Hello again. Teresa here. It's me and the critters. I'm having kind of an off day. And I decided I had a few minutes to spare until my husband gets home. So I thought I would talk to you guys. Let me see if I can adjust this light just a little bit. I don't know if that helped much or not. Please bear with me. As you guys know, I suffer from depression. I have since I was in my teen years. Didn't really realize that until in my 30s, really. And it's in my family. If you guys have been following me, you know the backstory. I also am bipolar, and I have PTSD and anxiety. With that being said, I manage quite well most of the time, with just a low dose of Lexapro for the anxiety and the depression. But once in a while, it hits me. You think you run across like pictures of family members, and the sadness comes back, and you feel yourself start to kind of spiral into a little bit of depression. Plus, I've been sick, so that doesn't help. And whenever I really start trying to buckle down hard with watching what I eat, it brings up a lot of, and I'm not using it as an excuse, but it brings up a lot of issues that I normally can keep kind of buried. And so, I'm just working on all that, and I decided I would come in on here and talk to you guys about what we can do as those of us who have depression, whether it's seasonal or if it's just, different things trigger it. If you're bipolar, I'm bipolar too. I used to be on a lot of really heavy meds, and I've gotten off of everything except for just the Flagstaff, which I do need. The others, I was way over medicated. But instead of allowing myself just to kind of go on a wild binge of eating and a wild binge of sitting and crying and listening to sad music and sad movies and looking at pictures and all of that, what can I do? Well, what I'm going to do is I come on here to talk to you guys because I thought, well, it's kind of a heavy thing to call call anybody up crying and be like, because it's not a new event or anything, and all of my friends have their own lives, and, I don't want to seem like a baby about it. So come on here and talk. I figure this is an audience of people, whether you want to listen or you don't want to listen. And my husband was going to stop at the store when he got off work because we need just a few things until payday. You know how it is. There's a couple of things you run out of, right before payday. And instead he said, because I texted him and said, could you pick up just like some burritos or something? I don't feel like cooking dinner. I'm having kind of a sad day. And so he called me right away, and he said, well, why don't we get you out of the house for a little bit? He goes, I know it's not that big of a thrill riding to the store, but he said, why don't we just get you out of the house for a little bit? So that's what we're going to do. He's coming home. He said, don't worry about vacuuming and everything. It can wait another day, and I actually really should wait another day. The reason is, and I forgot to mention in my other video that we put down the diatomaceous earth. I've talked about it like a year ago, and we have that. It works really well. Like, we're in a rainy season right now, So the bugs really want to come in and live with us, right? So, we've been seeing like some really big beetles. We've had some ants come in. We've had some cockroaches come in. We're keeping them all at bay, but, it does worry you. And then the other day I found a tick on Charlie. It was dead because I had just treated him a few days before that. All the animals with the flea and tick preventive. But so we put the diatomaceous earth down because it's a food grade. It's perfectly safe for humans and animals. Your fur-loving animals to ingest. In fact, they even say you can mix it with your dog food and cat food, which we have. Um, you know, uh, but so we put that down, and I really shouldn't do a real good vacuum because we have it kind of in the doorways and stuff right now. But I've been seeing a lot of dead bugs. I mean, we didn't have a ton, but I've been seeing a few, on their backs and stuff. So that's all good. I'd rather do that than use the spray aerosol. But I think the important thing is keeping the insects at bay. But anyway, he said, don't worry about cleaning house and stuff. He said, let's just get you out of the house, and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. Because my biggest problem is, of course I really miss my grandkids. I think that's a hurt that just won't ever go away, and, you don't hear from them and stuff. And, of course, they have their own lives and everything, which you understand. But, I sure do miss them. I ran across a bunch of pictures of them, and I sure do miss them. Sorry. I would just love to hug them and just hold them, and know they're okay, and there's just not anything I can do about the situation. You reach out and stuff, but that's all you can do. And so I just gotta carry on and not let it just eat me alive, Brad said he wasn't surprised, he said he was expecting it. But I feel better just talking to you guys. Um, you know, it just is what it is. I'm trying to be nicer to myself, and that's always not very easy to be nicer to yourself, is it? It's just not that easy, and not hate myself because I struggle. I struggle with weight, and I struggle with the why of the weight, and, everybody's journey is their own on that. And I learned that from my friend Michelle Wheeler. Oh, over a year ago, I said something about somebody, and she said, well, that's their journey. And I thought, she's right. Everybody has their own journey, and we do have our own journey and our own struggles, and yeah, we can help each other, but no two people are alike. My background is not the same as anybody else's, and neither is yours, you know. So, anyway, I thought, okay, so what thing we can do to get out of the depression is add more light therapy. Keep busy. Don't listen to sad music. Don't watch sad movies. If it's that you're missing somebody, don't go keep poring over the pictures. Sadly, don't keep sitting there and thinking about them, stewing over it, because it'll just eat you alive. You know, watch a funny movie. Talk to upbeat people. Don't talk to somebody who's normally very kind of down anyway, because misery loves company, And, you know, yeah, you know, sometimes you feel like, sometimes you think, you're just in such a shock on how your life turned out. And you're like, is this really my life? And then, I mean, I go through stages, and like, you guys are probably all rolling your eyes and think, God, she's the dumbest woman alive, and you probably are right. But it's like, you know, like I doubt my ability as an artist and stuff, and it's like, you know, so sometimes I seem really frozen and it's like, I can't create, I can't do it, I can't do it, and it's like, you know, and I'm going through one of those right now too, where I feel like almost in fear to put paint on the canvas. I made myself last night start a traditional painting, because I'm like, why am I just so fucking afraid, excuse my language, of doing this? You know, I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've done this for years. I mean, welcome to the weird and wacky world of me. I mean, you know, my sleep pattern's all weird. I'm a weirdo. You guys know this. I'm a weirdo, okay? I am. I'm a big weirdo. You guys all know this, you know. Um, you know, my sleep patterns are really weird. I mean, I don't know. I'm just a weirdo, you know? Sometimes I think no wonder, like, you know, that I've always, I don't know, never fit in or anything, because I'm just a weirdo, you know? That's the way I am. But I always tell myself that I'm not real religious, but that God doesn't create junk. So, that's the take on that. But anyway, I probably should get off here and go put on some clothes, because Brad will be getting off work, and then I won't be dressed, and, you know. Well, I'm obviously dressed, but I'm still, okay, I'm still in my pajama pants. I decided I was having a pajama day. So then the one day I decided to have a pajama day, of course, then that's the day that Brad's like, you know. So, yeah, and I don't know if he won't make me go in the store. I don't want to go in the store. I don't want to be around people, you know. Anyway, I love you guys, so I don't know if I'm going to upload this or not. So, we'll see. And I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for listening.